Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And today we are playing Game 2 of Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Battle.
Yep.
Now, Megan, what is the significance of this time of year when we're playing this game?
You're going back to Hogwarts.
Yes, and we go back to Hogwarts the first part of September, so makes it a little appropriate that we play it now. Now, for those of you who've watched Game 1, Megan, what can they expect in Game 2?
You're gonna kind of level up just a little bit because you're year wiser, hopefully. So you're gonna get a couple new spells, some new heroes, some new locations. Yeah, new villains. Yeah, it's got a couple new ones, and they do tie in with Chamber of Secrets, so kind of goes along with all that.
Yeah. So why don't you check out our video?
Okay.
All right, so we've already done Game 1.
Yes.
And so we're not going to really go over the gameplay. We will kind of reintroduce the turn order. So the first thing that we do is we reveal and resolve dark art event cards. We resolve villain abilities. We play Hogwarts cards and take hero actions. And then we end the turn by discarding any remaining cards, tokens, and then we draw back up to 5 cards.
Yep.
So in Game 2, Megan, what new stuff do we have?
Our new stuff, first of all, I'm just kind of going in the turn order. We have 4 new dark art cards, and go ahead and get those. So we have Reliccio, so all heroes choose 1. You can either discard an item or lose 2. We have Poison, so all heroes choose 1, discard an ally or lose 2.
Poison. Poison.
And the Hand of Glory, active hero loses 1 health, and you add a token to the location. And Obliviate, all heroes choose 1, discard a spell or lose 2 health.
I always forget what that one does.
Do you? You really? You always forget that?
No, but yeah, it's Obliviate.
We also get 3 new villains. So what we do with that is just like with the dark art cards, we just add them into with our Game 1 cards. Here we have the Basilisk.
He's the bad dude.
He's the biggest one, so he's 8 damage that you need to defeat him. You cannot draw extra cards. So
that sucks. Because I generally draw a lot of cards.
Then we have Tom Riddle, which, again, I'm going to point out, I don't like how they picked the pictures for this, because this is Tom Riddle that comes into Half-Blood Prince flashbacks, not the Tom Riddle that comes out of his diary in Chamber of Secrets.
No.
So, minor thing. But for each ally in your hand, active hero loses 1, so you either lose 2 health or you discard a card. And then we have Lucius Malfoy. So each time a token is added to the location, you remove a little lightning bolt from the villain. So we've got those new guys. We also have a couple new Hogwarts cards here. So we get 2 new items.
One you're very happy about.
I am very happy about. We have our Nimbus 2001. So you gain 2 lightning bolts, and if you defeat a villain, you gain 2 influence.
Now that's the broom that the Slytherins got, isn't it?
Yep. And then Polyjuice Potion, which is an excellent card. I mean, the taste is a little gross, but the card's amazing. So you choose an ally you have played this turn, then you copy that effect. So that's a really good card. And you pretty much like to use that one a lot.
Well, I got lucky because there's at least 2 of them.
There is, yes.
And I got both of them with Dumbledore. Man, I was all powerful.
You were, yeah. So we have a couple new spells. We have Finite. So you remove a token from the location. And then we have Expelliarmus, so you gain 2 bolts and you draw a card. Now, I'm very happy about my girl Ginny, because I have met this Weasley too, so, bonus points for that. And Bonnie Wright is really cool as well. But
you've met like half the Weasley family.
I've met Ginny and I've met Fred and George. That's about it, though. But yeah, the twins are awesome too, but we haven't got to them yet. But Ginny allows you to get a bolt and an influence, so she's pretty cool. Then we have...
Also notice at the top of the cards it says Game 2.
Yep, with all these. Then you get Molly. So all heroes gain an influence and 2 health. So, you know why those go together, because not her daughter. That famous quote she did to Bellatrix. Then you get the dad, Arthur. So all heroes gain 2 influence. Dobby. So you remove a token from the location and you draw a card. You get Fox the Phoenix, so you either gain 2 bolts or all heroes can gain 2 health. Then we have the most useless ally, Gilderoy.
We only cost 2.
He costs 2 because his ability's a little but he kind of works really well with the cards that come up with game 2. So you draw a card, and then you can discard any one card, and if you discard this card, you can draw a card. So that comes into play a lot with kind of what the villain's abilities do, and especially the dark arts. So if you have him in his hand and you have to start discarding, that's kind of a good thing.
Yep.
So this game we're also not playing as Harry and Ron. We're going to play as the other 2 characters that come in. You want to go ahead and show them who you've got today?
I get to play Neville. Yeah. Neville comes with his own unique deck, just like the other ones. And he has, Trevor.
Yep.
Trevor the Frog. You get to choose one. You can either gain a lightning bolt or gain 2 health. We have the Mandrake, because, you know, he's good at herbology.
He is really good at herbology.
Mandrake says choose one, either gain a lightning bolt, or any one hero can gain 2 health. And then Remember All, which this is actually very good.
Yes.
This is, you're going to gain 1 influence, but if you discard this, you're going to gain 2. So some of these cards that make you discard, if you got the Remember All, hey, okay, I'll discard it, but I'm going to get 2 influence.
Yeah, so a lot of these cards we noticed do play really well with game 2, and that's kind of why we're playing as Neville and Hermione. So she go ahead and she gets her Time Turner. So you gain 1 influence, and then you can put spells you require on the top of your deck. And then we have the Tales of Beetle the Bard. So you can either gain 2 influence, or all heroes can gain an influence. And then we have Crookshanks, so you can gain 1 bolt or 2 health.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
All right, so let's shuffle everything together and get ready to play. All right, so you probably want to know what locations we're going to be battling in this game.
And this is the part of the game that does not carry over. So a lot of these cards, so your Hogwarts, your villains, and your dark art cards all carry over from the first game into the second one, but your location cards are just going to be uniquely for the second game. So in kind of following along with the Chamber of Secrets storyline a little bit, just like the first one did, we have the Forbidden Forest. The Forbidden Forest, there we go. And then we have the Quidditch pitch and the Chamber of Secrets.
Now notice on the first 2, we're only going to be revealing 1 of the Dark Arts events cards, but if we get all the way to the Chamber of Secrets, we're going to have to reveal 2.
So we really don't want to do that.
No, we don't.
No. And you know what? I went first last time. I'll go ahead and let you go first this time.
All right, you want to tell people what we have in the offering that we can recruit or get spells of?
Yeah, so we have the Golden Snitch, Incendio, we have 2 of those, Dobby, Lumos, and then Arthur.
All right. So, oops, I guess we need to reveal our villain.
Yes.
We have Lucius Malfoy. Each time a thing is added to the location, remove 1 lightning bolt from a villain.
Yikes.
A thing. I forgot what these are actually called.
I just call them tokens.
Okay. Well, I am starting off with 4 Aloha
But
Morts.
you're going to lose 2 health first for your dark arts.
Yeah,
so
I gotta remember to do that.
go ahead and take care of that.
So there's my 4. And then I have a Mandrake.
Nice.
Which will allow me to, I can gain that 2 health back, or I can get a lightning bolt. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the lightning bolt.
I don't blame you.
And I'm going to plaster it on old Lucius there, because he's a bad dude.
And is that it? Would you like to buy anything?
I would like to buy something.
How much do you have?
I have 4.
You can get anything but these 2. So we have Incendio, Dobby, or Lumos.
Yeah.
So Lumos.
I had Dobby before.
Dobby's good. Dobby is you can remove a token.
And you get to
and
draw
you
a card,
card.
so that's always good. So I'm going to take Dobby.
Go ahead.
Dobby.
All right, so
Like shiny.
I'm going to lose 2 health as well there. And then let's see. I have the Tales of Beetle the Bard, and I go ahead and gain 2 influence tokens. And then I have 4 Lohomoras, so I'm going to go ahead and gain 4 from that. So I have 6 influence. I could get Arthur, which all heroes gain 2 influence, which isn't too bad. But I really like Incendio, even though I'm going to kind of fizzle those extra 2. But I want to go ahead and gain a bolt and draw a card with Incendio. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And there's your Polyjuice potion.
All right, he who should not be named. All right, add 1 to the location.
And that means
That means
token gets off.
Malfoy. Yes, that's one of the things I was a little leery about. But. Okay, so I have 3 Aloha Moras. So that's going to be 3 money, or 3 influence. I always want to call them money.
Well, because in most games it is money, but in this one's a little different.
Trevor is going to give me a lightning bolt or gain 2. I'll take a lightning bolt.
Yep.
And then the Remember All, I'll gain 1.
You know, they could have made them like the galleons, but they
That's true.
They made them the ministry
So
tokens.
I have 4. Let's see.
You can get anything but Arthur, and I know how much you love your Polyjuice.
But you know what?
You can't get the snitch either.
I'm going to go with something else. I am going to go with Incendio.
Yeah.
Because not only do I get a lightning bolt, but I get to draw a card, and I like drawing cards.
It's pretty good. All right. So, all heroes choose to either discard a spell or lose 2 health with Obliviate.
Obliviate.
I'm just going to go ahead and lose one of my Alohamoras because, you know.
All heroes.
All heroes. So you can either lose 2 health or discard a spell.
Yeah, I'll get rid of Alohomora.
Yeah. All right, so Crookshanks here is going to allow me to gain a bolt because I'm doing all right on health. My Time Turner allows me to get an influence, and any spells I buy can go on top of my deck. And I have 2 Alohamoras there, so I'll end up with 3. And I'll go ahead and put 1 on Lucius. And that 3, I'll go ahead and buy Finite. And since that is a spell, I'll put it on top of my deck.
Very good.
And that's that.
All right. I have Petrification. All heroes lose a health and cannot draw extra cards this turn.
Yikes.
Do not like that card. And I'm not having any of my draw cards anyway, so 3 Alohamoras and a Mandrake. I will take a lightning bolt from that and stick it on old Lucius there. I have 3. Yeah, I got to go for that Polyjuice Potion.
Yep.
Just because it's so good.
Ugh.
It's so choice.
Ugh.
If at all possible, I highly recommend it. The
Ugh.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It
quote.
just Polyjuice Potion though. Ugh. It's like a nasty protein shake. He who must not be named. Add 1 to the location, so 1's gonna come off Lucius as well.
Oops.
Which sucks, because I just got Finite, which allows me to, well actually it doesn't suck. I can remove 1 from the location, but I can't hit Lucius to put that one back. So that's kind of unfortunate. And I have 4 Alohamoras, so 4 influence. And let's see, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Might as well. I mean, I can't pass up Incendio, and it gives you a bolt and draw a card, so
All right.
it's pretty good.
Ugh.
Yeah,
He who should not be named. Add 1 to the location, and that means 1 comes off Lucius.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of him.
All right. 3 Alohamoras.
Why do you have to sing it?
I don't know.
It makes it like a musical. This is not a Harry Potter musical.
Harry Potter musical.
That is a very good musical.
I will use Trevor, and I will gain a lightning bolt, and then I will use my Remember All and get a influence. So I have 4.
You can get anything but the Snitch and Arthur.
You know, I think I'm going to take Lumos because that's a card drawing ability, and I like that. Throw that lightning bolt on old Lucius there.
There we go. Hand of Glory. Active hero loses a health and add a token to the location.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're actually in danger of our very first ever losing a location. Actually,
It's not our first. We've done it before.
these got put back in the wrong order.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, are we still in danger?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were both 4, and they're both having you draw 1, so
All right.
no biggie.
Well, let's see. I can do a little bit of damage, so that kind of helps. Incendio lets me gain a lightning bolt, and I can draw a card. Crookshanks. I'm not going to take the 2 health because I want to get another lightning bolt. I have 2 Alohamoras, so 2 influence. And I'll go ahead and take 2 more influence from my Tales of Beetle the Bard, and another from my Time Turner. So go ahead.
And don't forget, if you buy a spell with your time turn, you can put it on
Yes.
top of your deck.
So I end up having 5. Descendio is 2 lightning bolts. I can't pass that one up. Go ahead and do that. And that goes on top of my deck because it's a spell.
Right. So I have Hand of Glory. Active hero loses 1 and add 1 to the location. So that's not good because at the end of the turn, if this is still that way, and Lucius is going to get rid of one of his things there, we will lose the Forbidden Forest. So let's do this. I have 2 Alohamoras, so 2 influence. I have Lumos. All heroes draw a card.
Woo!
I like that.
That's nice.
I have another Alohamora.
Which is good, but just a turn too late.
I have Dobby,
Yes.
which says I get to remove one of these from a location.
So we're doing good.
And I get to draw a card.
Very nice.
I have another Aloha Mora, so I will take another influence. And I have Polyjuice Potion.
What?
So I'm going to Polyjuice old Dobby there, and I'm going to
Ugh.
remove another one
I
from
mean,
that. And I get to draw a card.
being Dobby's not the most desirable thing, but it helps in this case.
And I have Trevor, and
better
I
than
will
being a
gain a Lightning Bolt. And I will go ahead and put that on old Lucius. I've got 4 to buy.
Reparo, or Essence of Dittany.
Dittany. And the Dittany is any hero can
Gain 2 health.
We're doing okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Reparo.
Okay. Nice. Alright, all heroes lose 1 health and cannot draw extra cards this turn with Petrification. That's okay, I don't really have any of those cards. Finite, though, can remove a token from a location.
Nice.
Descendio allows me to gain 2 Lightning Bolts. I have 2 Aloha Moras for 2 influence. Actually, I have 3. One was hiding back there. And then Crookshanks allows me to gain a bolt or 2 health, and I'm still doing all right on that health, but, you know, I have 3 Lightning Bolts to add to old Lucius.
So Lucius, he's going to go bye-bye.
Woo!
And our reward is all heroes gain an influence, and we get to remove a token from Forbidden Forest. So
That's
we
awesome.
were at 4. Now we're back to 0. So that's
pretty good.
pretty darn good. Did you get your...
I did, yeah. So I'm at 4
there.
influence here. I'm gonna
Uh-oh. Not what I wanted to see. The Basilisk.
go.
So we cannot draw extra cards.
He's out early though.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good thing. But
Well, yeah.
we just gotta
but-
get rid of him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use 4, fizzle the extra, get the Quidditch gear because I like the Quidditch gear a lot. But Hagrid comes out, and you like Hagrid.
I think you don't get that extra thing.
Then that's fine because it was only 3, and I
Okay.
had 3 to begin with. So if that's the case, then
Well, you would get to...
I would gain 1
Yeah,
now.
you get to keep it.
Got ya. But I mean, I didn't
Because we resolve that at the end.
Got you. Yes, you are correct. Yep.
So here we go.
Your Dark Art card is Fulpendo. Active hero loses 1 health, and you discard a card. I'm sorry.
And I can't draw. Regardless.
Nope.
Because I have my Remember All.
Yeah, I know.
I could actually get rid of that.
That's why we got to start hitting him.
So I might as well just get rid of it, but I'm not going to be able to draw. So that kind of stinks. I do have 3 Aloha Moras.
Nice.
And I have an Incendio, which I cannot draw a dang card.
No, I have that
But I would gain
too.
a Lightning Bolt, so stick that on the old Basilisk bad dude there.
Basilisk?
I got 4. Oh, there's Hagrid. I got to grab Hagrid.
I was going to say, get Hagrid.
Hagrid's always in my deck, it seems like, so.
I had him for like 1 game, and it was really weird, but that was like the game you had Dumbledore, so like it kind of balanced out.
Oh man, Dumbledore's so awesome, but he's so expensive to buy.
I mean, yeah, you had a way of getting money that game. Alright, so Expulso, active hero loses 2 health. Yikes, I'm getting down there. Incendio allows me to gain a bolt, and unfortunately I cannot draw a card. Tales of Beetle the Bard allows me to gain 2 influence. Allows my 2 Aloha Moras, which will give me another 2. And my Time Turner, I can gain another one, and I can put a spell on top of my deck. Go ahead and put that one on the Basilisk, though, and I've got 6 influence. And I'm going to go ahead and put Expelliarmus, buy that one, and put it on top of my deck. Gain 2 Lightning Bolts, and unfortunately right now I can't draw that card. But, 2 bolts can't defeat that.
Alright, so I have Flipendo, active hero loses 1, and discards a card. I'm down to 3.
I'm at 4.
I'm going to have to heal myself.
Yeah.
I got to discard,
I need Crookshanks.
wow.
Because I don't have any Dittany yet, and that only helps.
Well, I guess I will discard my Reparo, which is bad because I actually had a good hand of cards here.
I know. I
so-
don't.
Let's go with Incendio to gain a Lightning Bolt. Let's go with Hagrid to
Nice.
gain a Lightning Bolt, and all heroes gain a health.
Woo! Thanks, Hagrid.
We'll go with Mandrake, and any one hero can gain 2 health. I'm going to gain that 2 health back.
I don't blame you.
And then I've got Trevor. I could gain 2 health back, or I get another thing, so I'm
Get
going
another Lightning
to
Bolt.
get a Lightning Bolt. So that brings us up to 5. So we only need 3 more.
Ooh,
on-
we only need 3 more?
We only need 3 more.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
here is yours. Oh, yeah, because I didn't have any money.
You did.
Or influence,
No
sorry.
influence.
You
yeah.
have poison.
Yikes.
All heroes choose one. Discard an ally or lose 2 health.
I don't have any allies, so I'm going to have to lose 2 health, which is putting me at 3. Ugh.
I don't have any allies either, so
But
I'll lose my 2 health.
here's my thing. Expelliarmus gives me 2 lightning bolts. Incendio gives me 1 lightning bolt. And I have 3 Aloamars for 3 money. But you said how many lightning bolts did we need?
You need 3.
Well, there you go.
Bye
He dead.
Basilisk. Yeah, he gone.
That's pretty nice. So our reward for him, all heroes draw a card, and we remove a token from the location. So
No tokens removed, but I'll take that card.
I'll take a card. Gain a lightning bolt, and does that go into my next hand, or does that go into this hand?
Now,
My reward.
so you are assigning stuff, so I think you play your cards first. That's kind of the way we've always been playing it.
Okay. So I'll make sure I draw the next. I have 3 influence, and I'll go ahead and take the Quidditch gear again, because I like the Quidditch gear. So we'll do that.
All right. We have Draco Malfoy.
Thanks.
So each time we add a token to the location, active hero loses 2.
2 health.
2 health.
Your event is Reliccio. All heroes choose one, discard an item, or lose 2 health.
I have no item. And that's going to take me down
I
to 2
do,
health.
unfortunately, but I don't. I'm going to have to discard it.
So
So if I lose 2 health, I'm at 1.
but at least I can draw cards again. So
See, that's a good thing.
Lumos, all heroes draw a card.
Woo!
Yay. And then I have old Dobby here. Dobby says remove 1 from the location, which I don't have, but I will draw a card.
Very nice.
And then I am going to Polyjuice Potion Dobby.
Ugh.
So I will draw another card. And unfortunately, I did not gain any of my health. 1, 2, 3, 4,
How many
5.
cards do you have?
I have 6 Aloamoras.
Oh my god. But that's money. You could buy
Yeah.
Arthur.
What's Arthur do again?
All heroes gain 2 influence. I mean, he's not the best, but
No.
you could get the Snitch, which is gain 2 influence and draw a card, which is 5. Or you could get the Nimbus 2001, which is gain 2 bolts.
You know what? Now that we've got the Basilisk out there, I'm going to take the Snitch
Yeah.
so I can draw some cards.
All right. So can you go ahead and I'll shuffle it then while you
And
go through that.
I got to heal.
I do too. I've got Crookshanks in my hand, so it's a little helpful. But all right, my event. Yikes! Active hero loses a health and discards a card. Ooh, I am hurting. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a little Morha. Go ahead and heal with Crookshanks. Unfortunately, can't take that lightning bolt because I need my 2 health. I have Finite, which is remove a token from the location, which we don't have. Incendio gives me a bolt, and I can draw a card. And then I have 2 Alohamoras. So go ahead and put that one there on Malfoy. And then my 2 influence, I gotta take this Ditney.
You usually always have the Ditney.
I do, and I need it.
Oh, the Polyjuice.
Ooh,
Like me, the Polyjuice.
Can you buy that?
Petrification. All heroes lose 1 and cannot draw extra cards.
no.
That sucks.
Ooh,
because
you need to heal, dude.
Well, here's the thing. I can heal, but I was going to draw.
You gotta heal. You can't stun.
Actually, I wasn't going to draw. So let's take this in order. I got an Aloamora.
Because here's the thing. If you had happened to lose another health, you would be stunned. We've never
Remember,
done that before.
I've never been
But
stunned.
if you are stunned, you discard all of your tokens and half of the cards in your hand, and then you add a token to the location.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on healing this turn.
I was going to say, yeah, please do.
So there's Trevor.
'Cause I need
I'm
to
going to
heal.
gain 2 health.
I can't heal.
I have the Mandrake, and I will gain another 2 health. And
Do you have anything that could possibly heal me going
yes,
into the next
I'm going to
turn?
Polyjuice Potion that Mandrake and let any one hero.
That's not an ally. That's an item.
Oh shoot, it is okay. So I got to do it on Trevor. Good
Yeah.
point. So Trevor, that's only going to be me,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yikes. Well, at least you're doing better, but I'm
Well, here I tell you what. I'll play the Mandrake for you,
Okay.
and then I'll just take the
So
the
how
2
much
from
is the
Trevor.
Mandrake?
You're going to get 2 health.
Cool. Thank you. That's a little bit better going into this one. And money, you had 2, which gives you nothing.
Nope.
So those just go away.
Is that right? Because I healed. Yeah.
Yeah. He who must not be named, add a token to the location. And, ooh, yeah, see, this is why. Because
So now
I'm
you're
going to
gonna
lose
take
2 health
health.
with Malfoy. That's why I was like, I really don't want to do that. Okay, Descendio, I can go ahead and gain 2 lightning bolts. Hello, Amora, I gain 1 influence, and I had another one, so 2 influence there. My Time Turner gives me 1, and if I buy a spell, it can go on top. And then I'll go ahead and take 2 more influence from the Tales of Beetle the Bard.
And that lets you put an item on top of your deck, right?
No, that was another card.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a card with Harry. So there's that on him, and I have 5 influence. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Nimbus 2001 and put that there.
Molly. All right, Obliviate. All heroes choose 1. Discard a spell or lose 2 health.
Ooh, I have to discard a spell.
Well,
I better have a spell.
I got a spell. I'll discard my Aloamora.
Ooh.
Because then I'm going to play Lumos, and all heroes
That's
are going to
fine.
draw a card.
Yes, thank you.
So, you're welcome.
I drew the card and discarded. I hate that.
And unfortunately, I have 4 Aloamoras.
Yikes. Well,
So, 4.
you can buy Reparo or
No,
your Polyjuice.
I'm going to buy the Polyjuice.
I don't know why I asked. Because why not? Alright. Active hero loses 2 health. Ugh. Hermione. What? Okay. Okay, so I've got my Acids of Dittany, so I'm going to go ahead and heal myself. And then I have my Quidditch gear, so I'm back up to 4 health.
That's good.
And I get a Lightning Bolt. I gain 2 Lightning Bolts from Expelliarmus, and I can draw a card.
Oh, yeah.
Crookshanks gives me 2 health or a Lightning Bolt, but I'm going to go ahead and take the health.
Yeah.
Alohomora, I can go ahead and gain an influence. And Finite, remove a token
Yay.
from the location. So there's 3 on Malfoy.
Hey, Malfoy. Bite
Bye-bye.
it.
Bite it. Jeez.
What did Hermione say? Say, bite it, Blondie.
No, it was the foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach.
Yeah. So
And then
our
punch
reward is to remove a token from the location, but yeah, we don't have that.
You know, and I have 1 influence, and that's not going to do me
So our
anything.
new guy is Tom Riddle. For each ally in hand, active hero chooses 1, either lose 2 health or discard a card. That is not good because now I have a lot of my allies. Because I have actually 2 allies in my hand. I have Dobby and I have Hagrid. So
if you have an ally, you have to discard?
if I have for each ally in your hand, I have to either lose 2 health or discard a card. So I'm losing 4 health, which I can't do, or I'm discarding 2 cards.
Yikes.
So oh man.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks so much.
So I'm going to discard actually Reparo, and I am going to discard Dobby
Yeah.
because
There's nothing to remove.
yeah, nothing to remove.
That's
So
okay.
I will play Hagrid. So I will gain a Lightning Bolt, and every player gains a health back.
Woo!
I will play Incendio, and I'll get a Lightning Bolt, and I get to draw a card.
Nice.
I have the Snitch, so I'll gain 2 influence, and I get to draw a card, which I have to shuffle my deck again. All right, so I'm drawing my card up, and I got another Aloamora. So 2 Aloamora, so I am at 4 influence. Let's see. Reparo, and Guardian Leviosa, or Reparo. So I got 3 Reparos out there. So I'll just buy another Reparo. What the heck? All right. So you have Relatio.
Relatio.
All heroes choose 1. Discard an item or lose 2.
I'll lose 2 because I can heal. So I'm not getting rid of my Quidditch gear, which allows me to get a bolt.
Here's the thing. I have
heal.
2 Polyjuice potions in my hand and no allies,
I mean, yeah, that's kind of
but
useless.
I can draw cards.
Ooh, I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to get rid of 1
Yeah.
because I don't want to lose the health.
Incendio lets me gain a Lightning Bolt and draw a card. And I got another Incendio, so that's pretty cool. Gain another Lightning Bolt.
I had 2 bolts I should have put on.
Draw a card. I drew Expelliarmus. Gain 2 Lightning Bolts and draw a
I
card.
think somebody's going bye-bye.
Let's hope. And then I have 4 Alohamoras, so go ahead and get that. So, how many does he need?
He needs 4.
I've got 5, so let's just go ahead and make sure
Bam!
he's gone. Nice.
And all heroes choose 1. Either gain 2 health or search their discard pile for an ally and put it in their hand.
I don't have any discards.
I don't
so
have any allies on my discard.
How many health? 2?
2 health.
Nice. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I have 4 influence. Ooh, we did not fill that one. And I'll just take that card. Incendio.
All right, our new villain is Crab and Goyle. Each time a Dark Arts villain or event or villain card causes a hero to discard a card, that hero loses a health.
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. And Expulsio. Active hero loses 2 health.
And you just gained it from Riddle.
Whoops. Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. That's how it is.
Okay. So I will play my Reparo, which is gain 2 money or draw a card. I'm actually going to draw a card. Hey, there we go. Because now I have Hagrid.
Woo!
So gain a lightning bolt for me, and all heroes gain a health.
Yay!
And I'm going to Polyjuice Potion old Hagrid there, and I'm going to get another lightning bolt, and everybody gets a health.
Woo!
So I got my 2 health back. And then I got 2 Alomoras, which gives me a grand total of 2. So Crab and Goyle, you get shot with the lightning bolts. And
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, I forgot what that does. I never take this card.
It's nice. I like it.
Gain 1, you may put items you acquire on top of your deck. That's what I was thinking.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
All right.
Might clog my deck a little bit though.
Oh well. Hand of Glory. Active hero loses a health and add a token to the location. I cannot remove that at the moment, but I can do some good damage. So we'll go ahead and play Descendio, which gives me 2 lightning bolts. And my Quidditch gear allows me to heal and gain a lightning bolt. And I've got Alohomora, which gives me a time turner, or it gives me an influence. And then I have my time turner, which gives me another influence. So any spells I gain. Then my Nimbus 2001 gives me 2 more lightning bolts. And if I defeat a villain, which I will.
Which, yeah, because all you need is 3.
And I had 5.
Bam!
I can gain 2 influence. So I have 4 in total, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Quidditch gear.
And all heroes get to draw a card.
Nice. Cool.
Our last villain is Quirrell. Active hero loses a health. So I'll take care of that in a minute. So he who must not be named. Add 1 to the location. I will lose a health from Quirrell.
Yikes.
And
But we're doing pretty good on health.
okay. So I'm going to do Incendio, and I will draw a card. And I gain a lightning bolt. I have a Lumos. All heroes get to draw a card.
Woo! I need a shuffle.
I have the Snitch, which I can gain 2 and draw a card. Like drawing me the cards.
It helps. It's very nice.
I have Dabe. Says remove a token from the location, and guess what? Draw a card.
Very nice.
Do
you happen to have some Polyjuice potions?
I don't,
No.
actually. So I have a Remember All, which will give me a influence. I have 3 Alomoras, which gets me 3 more influence.
Ooh, you could buy any of the Weasleys.
I have Trevor, and I will gain a lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the Mandrake, and I will gain another lightning bolt.
Ooh, very nice.
So put a 3 on old Squid Head there.
Squid head.
Yeah, like Squidward. 2, 4, 6. I have 6. I've never had Molly in there. All heroes gain 1 money and 2 health. I like that. So I'll take the old Molly Stir.
Molly Stir? Molly Wally. That's what I think Arthur calls her in the book. Add a token to the location from He Who Must Not Be Named, and I'll lose a health from Quirrell. But, you know, that's okay. Because I have my Essence of Dittany. Dittany. I'll go ahead and heal you for 2, because I'm already good.
Okay.
Crookshanks, gain a lightning bolt.
Man, we were both down to almost
I
nothing,
know.
and we've come back strong.
Nimbus 2001, gain 2 lightning bolts. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and assign that, because I will defeat a villain and gain 2 influence from my broom. The Tales of Beedle the Bard, I can go ahead and get 2 more influence.
This is a little overkill because we've killed Quirrell.
You know what?
And we've won.
I'm just going to
Play
out
it
my
out.
hand at this point.
Play it out.
Finite, I can remove a token from the location, and then I have 2 influence.
Because I drew Molly, now I can't use her.
Go ahead and remove a token from our location. And I have 6 influence, but you know, it's the last turn. I gotta buy Ginny anyway.
Yeah, so Quirrell dies.
What's our reward?
All heroes gain 1 influence and 1 health.
Yay!
So I'm back actually to full health.
I'm at 10, yeah. So that's pretty nice.
All right, so we are going to get the Wizarding Cup of Champions.
Woo!
Wow, you know, I think the big thing there was, you know, taking a couple rounds and healing to make sure we didn't get stunned, and then just kind of biding our time. We were doing some pretty good amounts of damage. You were really generating a lot. It's like I would go in and I'd give them the old 1-2, and then you'd come in and kick them in the knees.
The knees.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was kind of the nice thing too, and I'll talk about that right now.
So yeah, let's get to what we think.
So, continuing on with that thought, I really like year 2, I remember game 2, I suppose, but it's only just that little bit more advanced than game 1, just because it does make it a little bit longer of a game. And that's pretty much the only difference for moving from game 1 box to game 2 box.
Yeah, because you're doubling the amount of villains, you're putting in some more dark arts cards. You do have 3 locations now instead of just 2. But
I mean, you get the Weasleys, and you get some pretty cool. I mean, you got the Polyjuice Potion, which you can't pass that one up.
And like we mentioned in our first video, the rulebook says basically if you're comfortable enough, go ahead and proceed to game 3 and skip game 2. I like game 2 because it does have the same feel as the first game. It just plays a little longer. In fact, I would say that if you're playing with experienced players and you just want to introduce them, skip game 1, go right to game 2.
Well, I like the thing too with game 2, the villains that you get, because they definitely do pack a bit more of a punch, so they can do more damage. I mean, we saw earlier just looking at them, you know, for each ally in your hand, you lose 2 or you discard. That comes into play a lot.
That hurts me because I usually load up on the allies.
I mean, you can't drawing extra cards with the Basilisk.
And that hurts me too.
I mean, that's never a good thing. And then Lucius takes away a damage if you get those He Who Must Not Be Named cards to put tokens up. So it does add that little bit more difficulty. But overall, I mean, if I'm going to pick just to play game 2. Because you can always still play with all of your original stuff from game 1, but you're adding that little bit extra difficulty.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, if we have time, might as well play game 2 over in game 1.
Well, but I don't think we're going to, because here's the thing. We're going to keep rocking on through this thing.
Yes.
We still have games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7,
Woo.
as well as the Monster
Box of
Monsters expansion
yes.
that we will play after we complete game 7 of this. My thoughts, like I said, you know, if I'm playing with experienced gamers, I'm going to start with game 2 instead of game 1. The gameplay, the difficulty, and all that really is not much more of a change. I actually am really looking forward to what game 3 is, and game 4 scares the crap out of me, because when you look at the box, look how much bigger game 4 box is compared to games 2 and 3.
As game 1.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of bad things in there.
And I'm really hoping it has to do with the Triwizard Tournament. That is my hope, that comes into play, and you can start doing some bad stuff.
So looking ahead to game 3, we have not opened this box. So, except Megan did to look at the rules.
I looked at the rules and I just kind of peeked a little.
I'm wondering if we get Sirius Black. I'm assuming that we also get Peter Pettigrew. And
I'm hoping we get Remus as an ally. Sirius, I'm sure, will be an ally as well. But I'm sure Pettigrew will probably be a villain to add. But yeah, I don't know.
You know, I wonder if
Sirius could be a villain.
I wonder if the wolf. Maybe not.
Oh, the werewolf. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Sirius? I don't think Sirius would be a villain.
I think a location could be the Whomping Willow or the Shrieking Shack.
Oh, yeah.
Hogsmeade definitely should probably be a location, because 3rd year you get to go to Hogsmeade. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like fangirling already because I love this game.
But so, I will say, yes, I think you probably feel about this game the way I feel about Marvel Legendary.
Yeah,
Marvel Legendary is like one of my all-time favorite games. It is my favorite deck builder by far.
This just took it over, though, just because it's Harry Potter.
But I really like this game too. And like I said, the game 1 and 2, very easy. Just kind of introducing the game to you. I'm looking forward to how this is going to ramp up and be more difficult.
Yeah.
Now, you could start with a higher difficulty. I think the rules tell you that you can just start with more tokens on the locations.
I can see that, yeah, but
I think the game is going to start getting mean enough that we're not going to have to worry about that.
Because whenever we've played with Game 2, we've never actually gone past the Forbidden Forest and let the Death Eaters take control of that.
No, we got close.
We did get close, but we've never actually gone over to the next 2 locations. I know when we've played Game 1, we have gone very close to getting the Mirror of Erised.
All right.
But yeah, we've never done that either.
So I want to switch gears on you just a minute.
Okay.
So in the first game, we played as Harry and Ron. This
Yes.
game, we played as Hermione and Neville. What are your thoughts on the different characters?
I personally like Harry a bit more because a lot of his cards allow you to get lightning bolts. So that's definitely kind of going to help you take some more punches.
Well, it didn't seem like you had much of a problem with that, but you're getting those from the spells.
I was getting a lot of the spells when I could buy, but just for starting cards alone, Harry does kind of have a little bit more of, the lightning bolt. Hermione starting cards, her unique ones have a bit more of the influence tokens. But Neville comes in handy a lot, though, and I think that's kind of cool because he kind of is the underrated Gryffindor.
Well, in one of the
comes into
games we played the other day, I had Lockhart. I had the Remember All. We, every time that I needed to discard cards, I was discarding those. So that was either giving me money or letting me draw other cards back up. So I like that there is a little bit of a balance there. Yeah, you can get screwed over by having to discard cards, but you have ways of getting those cards back. Plus, I usually go for the spells that allow me to draw cards, because drawing cards helps me because if I'm drawing my allies up, if I have that Polyjuice Potion, I don't feel like it's being wasted because then I might draw an ally, or if I have a hand of allies, I might draw the Polyjuice Potion. Just don't like that Tom Riddle there.
No.
With him messing me over, that and the Basilisk. Those are the 2 things that really hurt my style of play in this game.
But kind of like you were saying, you were able to discard some cards. That was a way for you to kind of go through your deck a bit more, because I commented in our first video, there isn't really a good way of thinning out your deck. You can't get rid of all those Lohomorhos, and a lot of your spells you're going to get a lot of Reparos, Incendios. Incendio's great. Reparo's kind of, it's okay. But there is no way of cycling through a lot other than kind of how you just discarding and drawing. But, you can't get rid of all this Alohamoras, so you could get a hand full of them.
So my man Dumbledore, he was
great.
only like 3 away from coming out.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, him with the Polyjuice Potion, and especially like the game that we had a couple
2.
days ago, I had 2 Polyjuice Potions. Throwing them down on Dumbledore. All heroes gain a lightning bolt, gain an influence, gain a health, and draw a card. People might say that that's overpowered.
It is.
I don't care.
But
That's highly thematic. Dumbledore is the man. He's
got
not
style.
He's not a dude. He's a man. Yes, Dumbledore. He got style.
He got style, Shacklebolt knew how.
And he goes bam. So, did you like that little 3D moat or 3D effect there? I go bam.
All right.
Okay, so that is game 2 of Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. Game 3, we're probably looking sometime in November.
November.
Or no, I guess we got October.
Because I'm thinking, Halloween. That stuff always happens on Halloween.
I'm looking ahead because we've got Labor Day in just a couple days.
Yeah.
Having that long weekend.
We'll
wait until October to do game 3.
But
because
it'll definitely be played before
well,
then.
and in the movie, that's when they sing "Something Wicked This Way Comes," and they have all the Halloween stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that would be very thematic.
Well, they sing that one at just before the opening feast, I think, just to get the frog crier out. But it is thematic though.
Yeah, but that is with the pumpkins and everything else.
That is the overall theme.
So that's actually going to work out really well.
If Something Wicked This Way Comes, which is a Shakespeare quote.
And then you have a werewolf. Werewolves are kind of Halloweenish.
Yep.
So yeah,
it's got a lot of stuff going on, and that movie is awesome. It's one of my favorites of the Harry Potter world.
All right, so like I said, that's Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle Game 2.
Woo!
And we will catch you guys next time.
Bye!
Okay, so we just had a thought as we were picking the game up. Which characters would you like to see us play as in Game 3 now that we've played with all 4 of the characters? So let us know. Tell us that you want Dad to play as one of the 4, or if you want daughter to play as one of the four.
Or if you just want a certain combination, you know.
Yeah, so whoever gets the most votes in the show notes or the comments of this video, that's who we will go with.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.